Right, kia ora. Welcome to the Executive Committee meeting. First of all, call for apologies. We've got one from Mayor Kircher. There's no other apologies. So can I have someone move that, please? Thank you, Councillor Wallstein. Seconded, Councillor Kingan. All in favour, please say aye. Aye. And against? That's carried. Move on to declarations of interest. There is none. We'll go on to number 3. Now, item 3, we've got some public excluded minutes, and just wanting to know if anyone wants to speak to them, we can move into public excluded later, otherwise we can pass them now. All right, well, we'll move first of all to the public minutes of the Executive Committee from the 1st of March. If someone willing to move those. Councillor Williams, seconded. Councillor Wallstein. Right, any discussion on them? I'll put that. All in favour, please say aye. Aye. And against? That's carried. So then 6.1, the public excluded minutes of the 1st of March. Moved Councillor Kingan. Seconded Councillor Wallstein. All in favour, please say aye. Aye. And against? That's carried. Thank you. We'll move on to number 4, which is the Economic Development and Communications update. And we've got Mel Jones here. Welcome, Mel.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Kia ora koutou. It's a pleasure to give you the update on economic development and comms. And the latest data, it just came in last week from Infometrics and Market View, so we're able to share that today. Starting with the Economic Development Review, which is one of the most critical projects, that has made really good progress. In 5 months, the work has been completed. We have a draft strategy that's ready to go to the Council for adoption on June the 7th. I think it is an exciting time for the district. There's some ambitious growth targets in there with well-being and GDP and job opportunities. We have had significant stakeholder input early on in the process, and part of the recommendation when it goes to adoption is that we go back out to the stakeholders and businesses that we engage with and share with them the plan so that they have an opportunity to input into it as well. Pretty excited about the next steps on that initiative. Running in parallel with that is the Waitaki Destination Management Plan that's been led by Tourism Waitaki. That is now coming to a good point too, and I think early June there's a governance meeting which will be sharing progress on that plan. And I suppose the next step is going to be integrating the 2 plans, because Destination Management Plan will be fleshing out new product propositions and new experiences in the district. And we'll talk to the visitor economy in shortly, which is doing very well. So an exciting opportunity to have both those programs coming together. I'll pause there in case there's any questions.
Right, councillors, we'll take it as read and we'll go page by page if there's any questions and do a bit of a general at the end. So page 12 and 13. Just on 13 there, Mel, I was just wondering if you could give any more information around the entry requirements for migrant workers being tightened. Do you have much?
I've not been terribly close to that, to be honest. What I would say linked to that, though, because obviously jobs and skills shortage is a huge problem across the country and in Waitaki. We did have a meeting yesterday with the RSLG, the Otago Workforce Plan, and there's some really good opportunities being fleshed and being looked at there to look at how we quickly upskill and bring in some new workers. But we are seeing linked to that, not only migrants coming in, but we're seeing an outflow of particularly young people leaving the country, and that's increased 3% year on year nationally. So, you know, we know the skills shortage is a critical challenge across the country at the moment.
Yeah. Right, nothing else on page 13. We'll go to page 14, councillors. And 15. And 16. 17. And we'll just go to the end of the document. And is there anything else that councillors wanted to ask on this? Councillor Kingan.
Oh, look, I'll just comment. There's been no questions.
Oh, sorry, I'll just get Mel to turn her mic off quickly. Thank you.
Yeah, look, I'll just comment. There haven't been any questions, but I think the thing is that it's a pretty full report. I don't know if there are any questions to ask really, so well done on the report.
Right, councillors, if there's no other questions, does somebody want to move the report as received? Moved councillor Kingham, seconded councillor Williams. Right, all in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
And against? That's carried. And that is us for the meeting, so I'll close the meeting. Nice and quick.